young people who have had the courage to go out and do all this amazing work of protesting, I'm very proud of you. You kids are excellent drivers. I am comfortable in the back seat of the car.
Hey guys, okay, so it is 1 something in the morning and I am about to go to sleep. I decided to come in because I didn't vlog all day. I didn't vlog about one time today, and basically it was a lazy day. I just did like a treatment on my teeth. They look so good. Father's Day. So hubby and I just kind of chilled out, called our fathers and, you know, all the important fathers in our lives, uncles, brothers, things like that. And I just cooked all day, cleaned, I did some laundry, and that was it. I hope all of you guys had a great Father's Day. Hubby's back to work tomorrow. I'm home again, so I don't know what I'm gonna get into. I need to fold these clothes that I washed. All of these clothes that I washed today, I need to fold them, and I also need to do some editing. So hopefully I can get that done. But of course we have more people coming to the house tomorrow, so I won't be here alone. So I'll figure it out, and I'll try to definitely vlog again tomorrow. I have my hair in this long braid all day today. I didn't do anything with myself but take a shower. It was hot as hell and humid, just like yesterday. So, all right, you guys, have a great night, and I'll see you in the next clip. You know what else I need to do? I need to finish loading my products to my website. That's what I really need to do. I didn't get everything in. I still have like inventory that has not come in yet, but the stuff that I do have, I need to load that up, do my descriptions, my pricing, and all of that. So I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I am still in the same spot now. I'm folding laundry. My handyman has been here all day, and I have been in the same spot all day. Well, in the bedroom basically, and I have done nothing but stay in the spot and watch TV. And now I decided to fold some clothes. So I'm gonna fold some clothes. It's a beautiful, bright day outside. It's almost 5 o'clock. I put some more laundry on, like some sheets and stuff. I have to remember to look over here, but it's just much easier to look over here. But anyway, so I don't know what vlogging I'm gonna get done. I think the handyman or the electrician, that's what they're doing today, is installing our sconces in the dining room. Once they're gone, I can go look. You know what else I've been doing? Watching these damn shows that I would normally not watch because I'll be at work. What's this guy's name? The guy that got his start from Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos. I've been watching that, child. What a mess. But I'm watching that while I'm folding clothes. These are the things that you don't normally get to do when you are working. Okay, let's see what happened in here today. Oh, so we've been looking for light fixtures off and on, and we really like this one, but we might spray paint this metal to black. This is actually going to be in the entryway when you come in. This crystal, it is super heavy, and we actually got a deal on this because this was over $1,200 or $1,300, and we got it for a little less. But it is super heavy, but beautiful quality. The lights are gonna shine and sparkle off of that crystal. So we got that. That's gonna be installed in the entry at some point. Let's go over here. I just watered the fiddle leaf. Yeah, see the water coming. All right, so they did some wiring. Now, my husband told me that we were not gonna be able to see the wires, that they were gonna put these wires, I left some tools here, that they were gonna put the wires behind the wall. This is not behind the wall. Now I know they can do wire moldings and then we'll paint it and you know, to kind of blend it to the wall, but I thought that we were not gonna even be able to see the wires. All right, I think did I show this? So this is the one we got for this room. I absolutely love it because it's brass and we have a lot of brass accents in here. This one we also got for a deal because it was over $1,000, but we got a good deal on it. And see, this artwork hasn't been hung yet, but a lot of the accents in here are gonna be like this color and brass. So we thought this light would be perfect. We had some brass, hold on, let me show you. I had these in my old house in the bedroom. This is brass, these are brass. If you know anything about brass, you know it's super expensive, but these patinaed and then I didn't really like them anymore. And they're wide, they were super wide and we were using them as night lights on a nightstand. So I wanted something more slimline. So we didn't buy any new ones because we moved. So now we have to figure out what we're gonna do in our bedroom here because we are going with a whole new setup, a whole new bedroom setup. We're getting a new bed, new nightstands. We have dressers from West Elm that are like mid-century modern, so we're not gonna change those, but everything else is getting changed. Whew. This was covered, you know, obviously because they were doing work. This table is a Whitacomb. Where did we get this table from? I'll link it, I forget, and I forgot what this was, but also we got the table and the side piece from the same place, and it is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if he put anything in here. He did. The liqueur, and these have skeleton keys. You can only open them with the key. So yeah, this is the old light fixture. This came with the house. There's really nothing wrong with it, but it's not like our style. So we're gonna swap it out. We might keep it for, you know, other renovations we do in our other properties, but we're definitely gonna swap it out. So I folded the clothes, I started my dinner. Now I'm downstairs, I was upstairs. So now let's see how much more I get done today, because I cannot do anything when it is super hot. It's super hot and I don't feel like doing anything. And I got a headache because it's super hot. And also, let's not forget that I'm on a low carb regimen right now. So I'm starving, which is making me extra aggy, besides it being super hot and humid, not eating. So let me tell y'all why I remember about nephew's second birthday. Now y'all might have seen some clips before this and you saw, you know, like the parade thing I was trying to tell y'all about that I was confused about, and I didn't really know what the hell they were talking about. So kind of got it. We got there literally like a minute before they were starting to do the parade, and you know, they gave us balloons to put on the car, blah, blah, blah. You've seen it. So here's the thing that pissed me off. Now, some of them might watch these videos, but I don't care because I'm a very honest person. So now, before we even went there, we had already said, look, You know, we're not going to stay long. We probably won't be inside because we know how they do with lots of people, and people don't respect your space, and they don't respect the fact that there's still a virus going on, whether people believe it or not. I don't need you in my face. I don't need to be in your face, right? So I don't know for sure because I didn't go get tested, because when they were doing like the testing, when I was told, it was like a waiting list, and they were like, if you don't have no symptoms, you can't get tested. So then, you know, I just didn't get tested and I never got sick. So we get to the, you know, the party, and I had already knew that people were like talking shit, because you can tell by people's reaction to you, right? So my husband and I both had on a mask, and we were doing like the elbow what's up, like, oh hey, you know, we're not hugging you, we're not doing that. And again, these people may not have been affected by COVID whatsoever, so they don't think it's real, you know, they friends or whomever. We don't know these people, but we know several people who have had it. We know several people who have died. We know several people who have it now. I know a person I just found out in Atlanta that got it again. So it's a very real thing, right? Whether you believe you got it through 5G or what have you, because there's that theory, but the virus is a real thing, right? So, and we all know how everybody don't know, y'all. People don't read, they don't do no research, whatever. Viruses in general are a real thing. The flu is a real thing. Like, I don't know how people could believe that the flu is real and then be like, oh, corona's not real. Like, but whatever. So we had our mask on, and we wore the surgical ones because they're a little lighter. You can breathe a little better in those, and it was super hot, right? So as soon as we we were outside for a long time, right? So then my mother-in-law was actually sitting outside, and she's sickly. So there was at least 40 people there, right? My husband was turned off immediately. He was ready to go. You know, we brought our gifts, and he was ready to leave. But I kind of was like, listen, let's try to stay and, you know, at least stay till happy birthday, which was way towards the end of the night. But, you know, let's just try to stay and make the best of it. And he was just like, yo, I'm not going inside. Like, I just can't, you know, be bothered with the stupidity. And there was a lot of people there that we didn't know, and we don't know where they're coming from, who they've been in contact with, right? So we were like the only people wearing a mask, and like some of the older people were wearing masks, but mostly everybody else was just like not wearing a mask, didn't care. One girl was like, we know her, but she was just like, oh, so like this was the initial, like, we haven't seen her in a while, and she was like, oh hey, what's up y'all? And she's like, oh yeah, I heard about y'all, yeah, y'all still paranoid about the corona, right? So my husband was like, yeah, and you should be too. And then she was like, oh, I had it, right? So we was like, what? Good morning to you, the birds are chirping morning to you. Y'all hear that? That's that AC. Thank God for AC. Then my husband was like, let me put this air in this house before this girl have a fit, because I don't be doing anything when it's super hot. So he had to put that air on. Thank goodness. Here with Cooper. Let me move this back a little bit. I still look a hot ass mess because I didn't do anything to my hair. I did take a shower today, and I cleaned. I just love this new treatment I'm doing for my teeth. I cleaned my living room top to bottom, dusted, did the floors, did all that good stuff, right? And now I'm super tired, but I managed to prepare dinner for my husband, and that's all ready to go. He is not home yet, but everything is super clean. I also did another load of laundry, which I'm proud of. And this guy's been hanging out with me. I've been drinking this electrolyte, like water. It's good. It's not electrolyte. Well, it is electrolyte water because I make it electrolyte water, but it basically is water, and I put an electrolyte packet inside of it. So, you know what I was doing today? I had went outside to go get a package, and I went to go put the phone holder in my car, and I was just like, you know what I miss about my old car? I miss the panoramic roof. In my old car, I had a panoramic roof. It was so great, letting in like all the natural light and just the surroundings. It was great. I mean, this car has a sunroof, but is it a sunroof or a moonroof? Like, I guess it's both. I don't know. It's cool, you know, but it's not as wide as my other car, which had a panoramic roof. When I was looking for cars, new cars, now let me tell y'all, my other car, I didn't necessarily want to get rid of it because it was only maybe 3 years old, and it was starting to give me too many problems. Now, when I got that car, I had to get a car quickly, so I kind of rushed to get that car. I didn't want to spend a lot of money because I told you guys I had just had, like, not too long after that, before that I had a BMW, and then I got that other Jeep just to kind of like kick around, and it wasn't going to work for me and all my driving. So then I had got the Edge, and I always liked the Edge from when it came out, and I was like, oh, this would be a great commuter car. I could beat this car up and not really care, whatever. But I had one of the better Edges, right? So it had nice interior, all the little bells and whistles and all of that. So my payment was, you know, more than I wanted to pay, but I was paying for the things that I wanted. And that car the Edge started to give me trouble because I drove, you guys know, 100 and something miles per day regular, and if I did any deviations, it was 100 and plus miles, and then on the weekends when I did my running around, that was even more miles. So it started to give me issues. I literally was taking that car to be serviced every week, every other week. Like, it was something wrong with the car, and I was putting so much money into this car. To me, it wasn't worth keeping it, you know. Like, I put a lot of miles on it. I had a lot of wear and tear on it. So I started to look for another car. I wanted to I'll insert a clip here or something. There was a Mercedes that I liked. Look, I love, this is peanut butter. Nah, this more like a...
This is hazelnut?
Yeah. It's a coffee with cream. Okay. Oh, Nutella, yeah. That looks nice. It's kind of small, though.
Yeah, well, it's compact.
But for $70-something thousand, and the other one is cheaper and bigger.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you to look. I want you to see in it fairly. We'll go look at the other one over there. I think they got one right there.
Really? Like this one? I'm looking at this baby right here. It's a little small for my taste, but it don't look small from the outside, but
I like this.
Yeah, that look like you. This is the GLE 43. This looks like something you would drive. I'm sure this is over 100,000 hours.
140.
I told you. Or 134. So small though. Wow. What about your dog?
That's different. I just want a nice mats. You can roll it.
Right? Now, I could have gotten it, right? But the more logical, financially savvy me decided not to get it because I would be just beating it up, and it was hella expensive. So when I get another, like, I want to say the next car I get will probably, I don't know what I want, because I want a sports car, I want a Corvette, I want another luxury truck. The truck that I have now is luxury, but I wanted I don't know if it was a G35. I don't remember. I'll put it in it's similar to what I have now, to be honest with you, but they wanted to not lease it to me. Hold on, let me stop this and re-record. Okay, excuse me. So the issue was I wanted to lease it because if you know, when you have like these
foreign cars, they run into a lot of issues, and the issues to repair them cost a hell of a lot of money. And that was one reason why I got rid of the BMW, because although it was a great truck, I told y'all everything that went wrong with that truck was $1,000 or better. So it costs to be the boss, is what my husband always tells me. It costs to be the boss. You want to have these luxurious things, you have to have the money to take care of them if something goes wrong, right? Got rid of that. So now with the, we're in a better place. We've made good investments with our money. We're still making our money work for us, but you still have to be financially smart with your money. Just because you have money doesn't mean that you should spend all your money to have certain things. Now, don't get me wrong, we work super hard for everything that we have, and certain things we treat ourselves, because you only live once. And while I'm alive and while he's alive, we are going to experience life to the fullest. That has definitely always been our motto, and we live our lives that way, but we do it smartly. We plan, we make sure we can, and it doesn't interfere with anything else we have going on, and we always have something to fall back on. So with the car that I was looking at, I just wanted to lease it because I did not want to own this high maintenance ass car for more than like 2 or 3 years, right? So we went in, my credit is fine, I had a down payment, I test drove it, it was beautiful, it was fast, it wasn't as high as I would like it, because y'all know I like a higher vehicle, but it was fine, it was cute. And they was just like, because I need miles, that's the thing, like if I was going to be driving this car, I would need to have a high mileage package. And because I drive 100+ miles a day, they were not able to offer me a package, even with me, because I offered to pay a little bit more for them to lease the car to me at a certain mileage, and they said no. Mercedes is not playing that. They was just like, no, bitch, you gonna run down our car and then you think you gonna give it back? No, you ain't doing all these miles. You can buy it. And I didn't want to buy it because I didn't want to be stuck with that car for a long period of time, so I didn't get it. But these are the decisions, that I had to make. The car that I have now, I hope to have it for a while. It's a car that I always wanted, but again, I never know how these vehicles are going to perform with the amount of miles that I put on them, and I never know where my life is gonna go, where I'm gonna be, how many places I'm gonna be driving to. I never know. So I hope that it lasts. What's been good is that I've been safe for 3 months because I've been home and I have not had to touch my vehicle, but only to go up the road around the corner a few miles away. I've been saving on gas, wear and tear. It's been so great, and I'm so appreciative that I have not had to have my vehicle on the road wearing and tearing it, beating it down. But I wanted to talk about that, like, in my memories. These are my memories, because I damn sure was sitting in that car like, I miss my old panoramic roof. But I'm gonna always set my goals and achieve the things that I want to achieve, because that's just the type of person that I am. We'll see what other cars have panoramic roof, because that panoramic roof, baby, I don't. Does the Range Rover have a panoramic? My cousin just got a Range Rover. She don't mind. She be watching the videos. I'll scroll it across the screen. And me and her had a big debate about the Range Rover, because y'all know I was gonna get a Range Rover, but every mechanic that I deal with basically told me, you do so much mileage, a Range Rover will be a waste of time. Your truck will be in the shop more often than you're driving it. And I was just like, okay. So yeah. So my cousin recently asked me, what did I think? Because she knows that, I am the research queen, and I've been buying, hubby and I have been buying like luxury cars and things like that, basically since we was in our 20s. So she wanted to know, she's my little cousin, she's a little younger than me, and she was about to purchase a new vehicle, and she asked me what did I think about the Range Rover, because she knows that I've been talking about Range Rover forever. I just never got one. And I was just telling her, look, they are beautiful cars. They have a lot of technology, but there's so many things that go wrong with these cars, especially if you're going to be driving them as your everyday vehicle, you know, back and forth, whatever. And then I told her that my guys that do all of our vehicles was just like, unless you're going to be local, you know, and this is like your Sunday car, it's really not worth it unless you just got tons of money to blow for repairs and mechanical issues. And I was just like, even if I did have, I feel like money to blow, which I don't even care how much money I have. My money is not to be blown. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I was just telling her that, you know, I can't find anybody Cooper. See, this is why my hair ends up broken, because he puts his freaking hand and stuff in it. She got it. Anyway, she got a 2020 Range Rover Sport. And I told her, look, the car is beautiful. She calls it Black Mamba. She was obsessed with Kobe Bryant. R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. But I don't know how long it's going to last before it start giving them problems. Hopefully it won't. I don't know. It's a 2020. Maybe they've improved the technology. I don't know. But like I said, everybody that I know who has had a Range Rover or who services Range Rover tells me, for my lifestyle, I want to say, I'm a busy person. I drive a lot. It wouldn't work for me. So, you know, I don't know. But